San Antonio, we're watching a news conference just about to begin, or just beginning, on the killing of an officer there. Let's listen in.
The suspect parked his vehicle behind Detective Marconi's patrol car and approached him while he was sitting behind the wheel of his patrol vehicle. When the suspect reached the driver's side door, he fired a gunshot toward Detective Marconi, striking him in the head. The suspect then reached in through the open window and fired a second shot, which also struck the detective in the head. After shooting Detective Marconi, the suspect walked back to his vehicle and drove into the south parking lot of headquarters, ultimately exiting on the west side of the building. Witnesses called police and officers arrived shortly thereafter. Detective Marconi was transported by SAFD EMS to SAMC, where he was pronounced dead. So where does that leave us? The pictures you all have are what we believe to be the suspect vehicle. There's a black sedan with chrome rims and dark-colored windows. Witness reports indicate the suspect to be a dark-complected male, slim-build in his 20s or 30s. He was wearing gray pants and a gray shirt at the time. We've had descriptions with and without facial hair. We are actively pursuing all leads and looking into all motives. All of SAPD resources, including from our federal enforcement partners, our federal law enforcement partners, and state, local government, are all being utilized. We consider this suspect to be extremely dangerous and a clear threat to law enforcement officers and the public. Anyone with information is urged to call 911 or Crime Stoppers at 224-STOP. We will continue to update you with any new information as it develops. Our hearts go out to Detective Marconi's family and to all of our SAPD brothers and sisters for whom this has hit home hard. Most families will be celebrating the holidays. SAPD will be burying one of its own because of an ultimate act of cowardice by a suspect who will be caught and brought to justice. We need our partners now. As we have always said, the community is our partner. We need our partners now to assist us with any information you may have, no matter how insignificant you think it may be. And with that, I would like the mayor up to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. Good afternoon, everyone. This certainly is a somber day for our city. When I left church this morning, I checked my phone and saw that there was an urgent message from the chief, and I certainly was floored by what he told me. On behalf of our city council, several of whom are here today, and all the citizens of our great city, I'd like to extend my condolences to the family of Detective Benjamin Marconi and also to his brother and sister officers in our San Antonio Police Department. This type of senseless violence is unacceptable. I know that, as the chief mentioned, SAPD and our other law enforcement agencies are working to quickly apprehend the perpetrator who is a danger to our community. I ask for all San Antonians to be calm and prayerful, and of course, as the chief mentioned, to provide any information that may assist us in swiftly finding the shooter. The message that I heard at church today was about thankfulness, and as shocking and sobering as these tragic events are, I will say that I am thankful for the life and 20 years of service of Detective Marconi and for the thousands of SAPD officers who work each and every day to keep us safe. Thank you.
We'll take a couple of questions now. Zach?
Chief, what reassurances are you giving to officers who are on patrol right now? We're hearing that they're being advised to not do traffic stops alone.
That's correct. Officers have been advised, communications has been advised that when an officer makes a traffic stop, that he or she is to have cover.
The original person that was pulled over, what were they stopped for, and is it believed that they're related at all to the shooter?
I don't know what they were stopped for, and I don't believe they were related to the shooter.
Does this have any connection with the officer involved shooting that was earlier in the day? And is there any update on that?
Say that again.
The officer involved shooting that was earlier in the day, is there any connection with it? And is there any update to that?
We're looking at all possible motives, including that one.
How old was Detective McCurney?
Pardon?
How old was Detective McCurney?
50 years old.
And he's been in the force for 25 years, is that correct?
20 years.
20 years.
The front of the building had crime scene markers, as if the front of this building had something to do with it. Can you tell us anything about those markers on the front of the building?
I don't know anything about that.
Is protocol at SAPD headquarters going to be any different for citizens who want to come in and conduct the business that they would have on any other day?
No.
So do you know when things will return to normal here?
You mean as far as the front goes being blocked off? As soon as they're finished processing the scene, they'll clear.
Anybody have anything else? We'll keep you posted with updates. Thank you.